more friggin' bad news in regards to the business, and once again, things that are completely outside of my control, things that make absolutely no sense. I'm not gonna go crazy into detail about it, because I'm gonna make a video about it later today. Originally this week, what I was gonna do is I was gonna make a video about how I'm changing my schedule, right? I was actually gonna do it tonight. I was gonna make a vlog about FYI, you know, my schedule is updating, for next week. Next week, I'm gonna start streaming longer streams by about an hour, because the days that I work, I'm gonna be working longer, so that I can take a day off a week.
I need to take an entire day off. I just need that, okay?
I have not looked at anything in regards to YouTube performance this month at all. I just basically let it ride. I was like, you know what? I'm liking Neo. You know, the coverage that I'm doing, Yakuza 0 ongoing playthrough. I got a lot of stuff going on with KO Gaming. We got a lot of stuff going on this month. The streams have been great. Almost every stream I've done this month has had good attendance. I mean, Yakuza 0, no, which is why I really stopped streaming that game regularly, but... And then all of a sudden last night, I said, you know what? I really should. Let's be responsible here. Let's take a look and see what's going on.
To find out absolutely terrible information.
And, you know, I'm so tired of it at this point. You know what I mean? I'm so tired of having fun doing my job, enjoying myself, enjoying it with you. And that's the other thing, too. It would be one thing if I was doing this and people were constantly being negative and saying I'm doing it wrong and it's boring and stop, because that's not the case. Basically, everyone is liking what I'm doing. At least my hardcore viewer base is saying, Phil, we like the formula you're doing now. You got the raw gameplay on DSP Gaming. You've got edited style content now on KO Gaming and more of it. If anything, this adoption of the KO Gaming submissions program has been a success. Everyone's telling me, Phil, this was a great idea. You're embracing the fact that, you know, it's okay to be laughed at if you want to have a funny montage, or this is how you don't play video or something like that. It's perfectly fine. So people are liking that, right? And then I go and look at the stats for YouTube, and they're terrible. And YouTube telling me that I made, like, no money this month. Which makes no sense, because it says... you know what? I'm not going to go into detail about it. I'm making a video about this tonight. So this video is going to be very important for two reasons. Alright, number one, it's going to explain my upcoming schedule changes as of next week, which will be very important, because with the release of Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm going to need... you know, extra time, I think, to stream it and all that in order to get as far as I can into the game. And, of course, we got Zelda and the Switch coming out that Friday and all of that. So it's going to be very important. Okay? But also, I'm going to pair in now with this information about YouTube that YouTube is giving me, basically telling me that I, for some reason, made no money this month on YouTube, even though I'm putting out the same amount of videos, the views are pretty much on par with what they should be, yet ad revenue has plummeted.
Makes no fucking sense. And at this point, I'm tired of it, and I need help.
In regards to suggestions and solutions, and it's no longer just going to be a matter of, well, Phil, you should do this to your videos to get more views on YouTube. Because the bottom line is, it doesn't look like that even matters anymore. It actually doesn't even matter what views I'm getting on YouTube. If YouTube ad revenue is so low, then it doesn't matter. You know, I need to find other alternative streams of revenue in order to keep this business going at this point. Okay? But anyway, that's it. I'm not going to go into super detail about it. January is always the worst month of the year on YouTube for ad revenue. Always. It makes no sense, because February is when ad revenue picks up on YouTube because of the Super Bowl. A ton of new ads get squeezed in, movie ads and different ad campaigns for products around Super Bowl time, and they play all month. There's always a spike on YouTube ad revenue in February. And according to all the data that I'm seeing, it's telling me the opposite. It's telling me ad revenue plummeted and basically I'm screwed. And right now I'm kind of scratching my head like...
What am I going to do?
So this video is going to talk about that, but also it's going to try to basically appeal to you for some input. So whether it means that maybe I start working with graphic artists to get some good artwork done and I can start selling t-shirts on Teespring, or if there's some other method of fundraising other than the ones I use. But at this point... Seriously, if YouTube is going to every month just dip in ad revenue more and more and more, and they're not, you know, explaining that, what's going on, they're not being transparent, they're not admitting it, and there's really no explanation for it.
I don't know how I'm going to keep doing this. You know what I mean?